Terry Ellis, Alexander.
I got plenty of them wrong, but that one I felt very strongly about, just like the first time. Usyk knows how to win. He'll find a way to win. He'll find a way to win. And I thought Tyson would be better, and he was better.
From fighting Fury twice, winning Fury twice, winning Joshua twice, it's hard to argue. I mean, he's the undisputed, right? So it's hard to argue anything from him.
Boxing pros have explained why Oleksandr Usyk is going to remain undefeated in his career. Usyk has achieved feats that elude most heavyweights of his generation. He truly belongs among the greatest heavyweight undefeated in his professional career, holding an immaculate record of 23 wins with several victories against the most formidable opponents in the heavyweight division, including Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. His journey from cruiserweight champion to dominating the heavyweight ranks has sparked debates among boxing analysts and professionals who predict his continued invincibility. At the core of Usyk's success is his exceptional technical ability, which sets him apart from his contemporaries known for his precision footwork and timing. Usyk is often referred to as a chess player. In the ring, he combines elite movement with a unique ability to control the pace of the fight. This was most evident in his rematch with Tyson Fury, where Usyk adapted his approach after analyzing Fury's aggressive tactics, leading to a decisive victory.
Where does he rank, man, amongst the greats? Because he's definitely cemented his name.
There is Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. And after that, in every era was a true champion. Oleksandr is in this era champion, and he stands right there. Right there, up there.
Vladimir, have you got itchy knuckles after that?
Many heavyweights who rely on brute strength. U.S. agility allows him to create angles, evade punches, and position himself for counterattacks. His lateral movement makes him an elusive target. Usyk's combination about power and Usyk's gas tank is virtually unmatched. He has consistently demonstrated conditioning enables him to close fights strong. Apparent in his first fight against Anthony Joshua, where he controlled the latter half of the bout to secure a unanimous decision. This unparalleled stamina allows him to apply consistent pressure on his opponents, forcing them into mistakes as the fight progresses. Whether facing a pressure fighter or a counter-puncher, Usyk is a master at identifying patterns and exploiting weaknesses. Against Tyson Fury, Usyk displayed an ability to read Fury's feints and nullify his jab, which is usually one of Fury's greatest weapons. This level of adaptability makes Usyk an unpredictable and highly effective opponent. Usyk's defense is often underrated. He employs subtle head movements and changes in guard to mitigate damage, while maintaining his offensive output. Moreover, the psychological aspect of boxing cannot be overstated, and Usyk's mental game is as strong as his physical one. He is renowned for his calm demeanor both in and out of the ring. This focus enables him to execute his game plan with precision, even under immense pressure.
He was better. Give him credit for that, because he kind of fought the game plan that I kind of suggested that he should, instead of just moving around the ring and letting Usyk boil him down with the pressure like he did the first time. He set himself. He used the wingspan. He set himself where he made Usyk earn his way in. He wasn't getting pushed all over the ring, and that's what wears you down. And Fury, to his credit, he did a much better job. But Usyk does what he does.
Confidence. Usyk rarely shows signs of frustration or deviation from his strategy, a trait that has been key to his success. Prominent boxing and analysts and former champions have shared their views on why Usyk is likely to maintain his undefeated record. Eddie Hearn has described Usyk as one of the effectively even Tyson Fury, who is known for his confidence, has acknowledged that defeating Usyk requires total concentration and a tailored game plan. Fury himself fell short twice, as exploited his momentary lapses in focus. While Usyk's dominance is clear, the heavyweight division remains unpredictable. Some potential threats are there. For instance, there is Deontay Wilder, known for his devastating knockout power. Wilder could pose a significant challenge if he connects cleanly. Then there is Anthony Joshua. A third fight with Joshua could present new challenges, particularly if Joshua adopts a more aggressive approach. The emergence of new talents in the heavyweight division could eventually test Usyk's art to remain undefeated. Usyk relies on a combination of elements that few fighters can match: his rigorous training, ensures peak conditioning. Usyk's ability to remain composed under pressure gives him an advantage over emotionally reactive opponents. His adaptability allows him to counter any style. Oleksandr Usyk's journey from Olympic gold medalist to undefeated professional champion is a testament to his unparalleled skills and relentless work ethic. He is cementing his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of this generation. Boxing enthusiasts and experts alike are left wondering who, if anyone, can stop this unstoppable force. However, there are some who have opposite views. Recently, former WBO welterweight champion Tim Bradley openly dismissed the notion of the undefeated Ukrainian earning all-time great status. Bradley said, "All this all-time great that's going on, are you kidding me? Look, recency bias. Just because he beat two best heavyweights of this era does not make him an all-time great." This followed Usyk's two consecutive victories over Tyson Fury. Usyk became the first heavyweight champion to be unchallenged since Lennox Lewis in 1999. Earlier in May, back in December, he squared off in a rematch against Fury to defend his title. Add to that his two victories over former unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, coupled with Usyk's past reign as the undisputed king of the cruiserweight division. These accomplishments should firmly cement his place among the all-time greats in heavyweight boxing since it hadn't been acknowledged elsewhere. YouTuber Showbiz the adult took it upon himself to spotlight the significance of Usyk's accomplishment in boxing. "I'm not going to say he's the top 15 heavyweight of all time," yet Showbiz remarked. However, he elaborated that if Usyk had competed during the 1920s, 1930s, or 194s, a period when many fighters from his personal top 10 list thrived, Usyk would undoubtedly have been a towering figure in the sport. Showbiz added, "If we heard back then about a heavyweight who came up in weight, he moves up, fights a 6 feet 6 inches in not knockout artist Anthony Joshua and beats him twice, then follows up and fights a 6 feet 9 inches in all-time great heavyweight Tyson Fury and beat him twice, I think we'll be saying some, especially if the guy that he beat, who was a knockout artist, was younger than him." However, what is Oleksandr Usyk's self-ranking before his monumental victory over Tyson Fury on December 21st? Oleksandr Usyk, known as the Cat, made headlines with a surprising display of humility.
5 best boxers world now. First, Terence Crawford. Second, Saul Alvarez, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Inoue.
In an interview with Dayon, he ranked himself 17th on the pound-for-pound best boxers list. This self-effacing response stood in stark contrast to his global reputation as one of boxing's elite, a status solidified by his triumph over Fury to claim the title of undisputed heavyweight champion. "Perhaps I'm number 17, Us remarked when questioned about his personal ranking rather than placing himself at the top. He hailed Terence Crawford, the accomplished four-weight world champion, as his number one, describing him as a phenomenal fighter. Crawford, who recently claimed the WBA title at 154 and triumphed over Errol Spence Jr. to secure undisputed status at 147 pounds, has firmly cemented his position at the summit of numerous expert lists. Oleksandr Usyk, despite achieving feats unmatched in the heavyweight division, appears to be underappreciated by the boxing world when discussions arise about the greatest heavyweights of all time. In time, as the dust clears and the world moves forward, Tyson Fury finds himself reflecting on his storied boxing career. He must grapple with the reality of a second straight loss to Oleksandr Usyk. The British heavyweight may undertake a deep introspection, assessing his place in a rivalry that reshaped the landscape of heavyweight boxing. Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk pushed each other to their limits in a thrilling 24-hour round showdown in Riyadh. Their earlier clash in May set the stage for this electrifying rematch, cementing their rivalry in boxing appointment as he once more felled Oleksandr Usyk by unanimous decision in a high-stakes heavyweight clash in Riyadh. In yet another clash between the sharply dressed rivals, Usyk successfully defended his WBC, WBA, and WBO titles, securing a unanimous victory with a 116-112 score on all three judges' cards. Meanwhile, a frustrated Fury stormed out, unable to hide his disappointment. Fury claims to have won their second bout. The head of Saudi boxing has finally spoken out about the occurrence in Riyadh a few days after it happened. "I needed time to realize what happened last night, and I will speak from my heart as a fan, not as a person, from Riyadh season team Usyk began to explain in his statement posted on X account. He said in an X post, in the fight between Usyk and Tyson, I counted that Usyk had 4 rounds more. That doesn't mean Tyson was performing badly. No, he gave us everything. But let's be honest, Usyk is one of the greatest boxers of this generation, and he's proved it with big names. Du Bois called out, and the world must take stock of his amazing accomplishments before he fights once more. An Olympic gold medalist and an undisputed champion at both cruiserweight and heavyweight, Usyk has triumphed over the elite of each division. He's entered with no more challenges left to face. He has firmly established himself as a true generational talent. As the year concluded, Usyk has even more reasons to celebrate his accomplishments now extend beyond the ring. In addition to his athletic prowess, Usyk has earned accolades for his sharp business sense. Forbes Ukraine's honor part of the magazine's year-end edition highlights Usyk's expanding business empire. Let's dive into what Forbes has to share. A few days ago, Forbes Ukraine took to its official Instagram to share a striking image of the 37-year-old gracing the cover of its latest issue, boldly highlighting his impact both inside and outside the boxing ring. The caption read, "One magazine, 2 symbols of success." On one of the covers of the new issue of Forbes Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk is the heavyweight champion of the world who recently defeated Tyson Fury in their second confrontation. In an interview with the champion, Forbes journalists tried not only to look at Usyk as a great athlete, but also to see him as a business project that unites over 100 people and generates tens of millions of dollars in revenue. The magazine's print edition is priced at $350 in this feature. Forbes journalists delve into how Usyk has transformed his boxing career into a dynamic business empire by employing over 100 people, from managers to media experts and sponsors. He has built an extensive operation that not only bolsters his boxing achievements, but also fuels the expansion of his financial success, generating millions in revenue. The savvy business approach has elevated Usyk from a world champion to a powerful global brand. The Ukrainian influence now spans across marketing, merchandise, and lucrative sponsorships, all fueling his impressive financial growth. Backed by a team of experts, the Cat is making calculated moves that will solidify his legacy far beyond the ring. Although Usyk has firmly established himself at the pinnacle of boxing, numerous challenges lie ahead. Among them is British contender Daniel Dubois, who has boldly stated his intention to take on Usyk in 2025. A promising force in the heavyweight division, Dubois is determined to dethrone the Ukrainian champion and prove his own place among the elite of the sport. For those unfamiliar, Dubois is a well-known figure, having captured attention in the boxing world with his fierce knockout abilities and confident remarks. The Dynamite was riding high on a 4-fight winning streak until he faced Alio and WBO heavyweight titles. But Dubois suffered a 9th-round knockout loss and is now eager for a chance to avenge the defeat in a rematch. A surprising turn of events, the 27-year-old is set to face WBO interim heavyweight champion Joseph Parker on February 22nd, 2025 in Riyadh, with the IBF World Heavyweight Championship on the line. However, only if Dubois triumphs over the Auckland native will he earn the chance for a rematch with the undefeated Usyk, as Usyk's legacy continues to expand. The possibility of him defending his titles against rising contenders division. For the moment, however, the Cat is still basking in the glory of his recent triumph over Tyson Fury.
I very respect this guy because I think it's very tough my opponent. Tyson Fury make me strong. Tyson Fury continue not like motivated for me, but Tyson is a great opponent. It's a big man. It's a tough boxer. It's a good man. Tyson a lot of talk, yeah. It just show. I'm very respect Tyson Fury. 24 rounds. Listen, now it's already history.